Hello there, and welcome to a quiet space where the universe unfolds its secrets, not with a bang, but with a gentle whisper. I am so glad you found your way here. You've got nothing to do now but rest. Let your mind relax, your breathing slow, and your body grow light as if gravity itself has softened its hold. Here, in this peaceful moment, we'll drift through cosmic mysteries, allowing their vastness to soothe your thoughts and gently carry you towards slumber. And if these calm, curious explorations help you unwind or give you a quiet way to end your day, consider liking and subscribing to the channel. It helps others find their way here too. Tonight, we aren't simply gazing at distant stars. We're embarking on an extraordinary journey, a cosmic float through the currents of space itself towards something immense and profoundly mysterious, the Great Attractor. So, let your awareness soften, let your mind become light, and prepare to be carried by the gentle, invisible streams of the universe. We begin our journey not in the vast, swirling expanse of the cosmos, but right here, in our quiet, familiar home, the Milky Way. Close your eyes and imagine for a moment what it truly is. Not a distant, abstract concept seen through a telescope, but the very fabric of your existence, the grand and ancient vessel carrying you through the dark. From our vantage point on Earth, a tiny speck within its vastness, we see it as a shimmering band of light across the night sky, a river of stars stretching from horizon to horizon. This luminous stream, composed of billions upon billions of suns, appears to flow silently above us, a testament to its profound and timeless presence. But the Milky Way is so much more than a mere celestial ribbon. It is a vast, flat spiral, like an immense, ancient discus, turning slowly, patiently through the boundless dark. Imagine yourself suspended gently within it, a tiny, warm presence in an ocean of starlight. Around you, countless stars, each a distant sun, glow with a soft, steady radiance. They drift calmly through the galaxy, each tracing an immense, elegant orbit that takes hundreds of millions of years to complete. Picture the dust lanes, dark tendrils of cosmic material, weaving through the bright spiral arms like whispered secrets, absorbing starlight only to re-emit it as a soft infrared glow, a quiet warmth in the cold vacuum. This home of ours, the Milky Way, is a place of profound stillness and majestic slowness. Though its stars move at incredible speeds, and gas rises and falls in quiet loops known as galactic fountains. From our perspective, nestled deep within one of its spiral arms, everything feels utterly tranquil. It is a silent, sprawling metropolis of light and shadow, where time stretches into unfathomable eons. The gravity that holds it all together, the invisible force binding every star, every cloud of gas, every speck of dust, is a gentle, omnipresent embrace. It cradles us softly, ensuring our path through the cosmos is one of serene stability. It has been turning and breathing in this way for over 13 billion years, a testament to its enduring quiet strength. Allow yourself to feel that gentle cradle, that silent, slow spin, as if you are resting in the heart of an ancient, cosmic lullaby. The Milky Way isn't just where you are. It is a part of you, a deep, resonant hum that has always been and always will be. Feel its vast, quiet presence, surrounding you, supporting you, holding you gently as you begin to let go. As we allow our minds to float gently outward, beyond the immediate embrace of our own spiral galaxy, we begin to perceive a larger, equally quiet gathering. We are not alone, drifting in the vast cosmic ocean. Our Milky Way is but one luminary in a delicate constellation of galaxies, a small, intimate collection known as the local group. Imagine the Milky Way as a grand, ancient island, and now let your perception soften to encompass other islands, appearing in the gentle distance. The most prominent of these neighbors is the Andromeda galaxy, often envisioned as our sister galaxy. She is a magnificent spiral, much like our own, though perhaps a little larger, turning gracefully through the void. Andromeda is not a distant stranger. She is a close companion, gently but steadily approaching us across the silent expanse of space. Think of these two grand spirals as two immense, slow-motion dancers engaged in a cosmic pas de deux that will span billions of years, a dance that will one day culminate in a gentle, grand embrace. But that is a story for another time, a future so distant it holds no urgency, only profound, slow wonder. Around these two dominant spirals, a multitude of smaller galaxies known as dwarf galaxies softly orbit. These are delicate, wispy structures, some barely more than faint smudges of starlight, like ethereal mist clinging to the larger forms. They are the quiet, unassuming companions, drawn into the gravitational embrace of the Milky Way and Andromeda, forming a quiet, interwoven family. Picture them as a scattering of iridescent water lilies, floating together in a vast, dark pond. Each lily, a galaxy, moves with its own subtle rhythm, yet all are bound by the same invisible currents, forming a single, coherent raft. This local group, our immediate galactic neighborhood, is a marvel of delicate balance. Gravitational whispers pass between these celestial islands, orchestrating their slow, graceful movements. There is no haste, no collision, only a continuous, quiet ballet. The distances between them are truly immense, measured in millions of light, years ensuring that their interactions are unhurried, played out over geological timescales. Yet, despite these vast separations, they are deeply connected, a family unit in the truest sense, traveling together through the greater darkness. Allow yourself to feel the serene quietude of this local group. It is a shared journey, a collective existence. Imagine our Milky Way, a vast ship gently sailing alongside Andromeda, with all the smaller galaxies drifting patiently around us, like a silent armada. There is a profound sense of companionship in this cosmic arrangement, a comfort in knowing that we are not isolated, but part of a larger, softly interconnected tapestry of light. Let this image of a peaceful, drifting neighborhood soothe your mind, reminding you that even in the immense cosmos, there are clusters of belonging, quiet communities moving together, without effort, without rush, simply being. Feel the gentle sway of this collective, this quiet gathering of stars and dust as it slowly, steadily carries you deeper into a state of profound relaxation. Now, let your awareness settle upon a truth, both immense and exquisitely subtle. This quiet community of galaxies, our local group, is not static. It is not simply hovering motionless in space. Instead, our entire galactic neighborhood, with its grand spirals and delicate dwarf companions, is engaged in a continuous, slow, and utterly imperceptible motion. We are drifting. Imagine again that raft of water lilies, only now, The entire raft is being carried by an unseen gentle current across a vast, still lake. From our vantage point, nestled deep within our own Milky Way, we feel no rush, no wind, no sense of speed whatsoever. And yet, we are moving. Our local group, this quiet family of galaxies, is hurtling through the cosmos at speeds that defy earthly comprehension, hundreds of thousands of kilometers per h-hour, perhaps even millions. But in the grand, spacious theater of the universe, where distances are measured in light, years and events unfold over billions of years, such speeds are transformed into a profound, almost dreamlike tranquility. It is akin to being on a massive ship, so vast that you feel no movement as it glides silently over the deepest, calmest ocean. The water beneath is a silent, unresisting medium, offering no friction, no turbulence, only a smooth, endless flow. This motion is so uniform, so pervasive across our entire galactic community, that it becomes utterly unnoticeable to us. We have no fixed reference point against which to measure our passage. It is like being in a windowless room on that immense ship. You know intellectually that you are moving, but every sense within you whispers of stillness, of perfect equilibrium. There is no jolt, no sway, no sound to betray this cosmic voyage, only a profound, unwavering calm. This imperceptible drift is one of the universe's most beautiful paradoxes, immense power translated into absolute serenity. The sheer scale of the movement, our entire galaxy, and all its nearest companions traveling as one, is truly humbling. Yet, its sensation, or rather the lack thereof, is utterly comforting. There is nothing for you to brace against, nothing to hold on to, no need for effort. You are simply being carried effortlessly by a force so fundamental to the cosmos that it feels like a natural extension of existence itself. Allow this profound, quiet motion to lull your mind. Release any need to perceive it, to understand its mechanics, or to feel its speed. Just surrender to the knowledge that you are part of a grand, silent procession, a gentle, cosmic migration that has been underway for eons. We are moving. We are always moving, yet we are perfectly still within this flow. This subtle, undeniable journey carries us towards an unknown destination, a silent tug that has shaped the paths of stars and galaxies for billions of years. But for now, there is only the quiet certainty of being carried, gently and without resistance, towards slumber. Let the vastness of this unseen current wash over you, allowing it to dissolve any lingering thoughts, any small worries into the profound stillness of the cosmic night. You are being carried, and all you need to do is rest. And yet, this gentle, imperceptible shift of our cosmic neighborhood is not without its own profound whisper. A subtle, ancient current that has woven its way through the fabric of space and time for unfathomable eons. Imagine, if you will, not a rushing gale or a turbulent storm, but a pervasive, silent breath, a truly ancient and inexorable cosmic wind that has been steadily, softly flowing for billions of years. It's a breath so vast, so encompassing, that we, suspended within its gentle embrace, feel no resistance, no friction, only the quiet, persistent sensation of being carried along. This isn't a wind that rustles leaves or whips up dust, for there are no leaves, no dust in the immense, silent voids between the galaxies, only the soft, persistent movement of all things in concert. This cosmic wind is less a forceful push and more a boundless, unyielding current much like the slow, deep ocean drifts that guide entire ecosystems across vast submarine landscapes. On Earth, we might feel a breeze upon our skin, a tangible force pressing against us, offering a clear direction and a sense of immediacy. But this cosmic current is infinitely more subtle, infinitely more grand. It permeates every atom of our local group, a pervasive, unseen hand that guides our collective trajectory. We do not feel it in the way a sailor feels the wind in their sails. Rather, we are simply food within it, an integral part of its ageless flow. It is a current that whispers through the dark, not with sound, but with the steady, quiet momentum it imparts to everything it touches. For billions of years, this same unchanging flow has gently urged our galactic collective onward, from the birth of the very first stars within our local group to the formation of our sun and its planets. This profound, silent current has been a constant, weaving through the epochs of cosmic history. It is a timeless journey, one that began long before human minds could even conceive of the stars as distant suns, and one that will continue long after our transient presence fades into the stardust from which we arose. We are all caught in this same quiet river of space, a shared experience that transcends individual stars, entire galaxies, binding us together in a vast, slow procession. This gentle, ancient current carries us forward with a purpose and a direction that remains, for now, veiled in mystery. We cannot point to its source, no more than a leaf caught in an immense, slow-moving river could discern the river's genesis. Nor can we easily perceive its ultimate destination, for its span is so vast, its course so long, that our immediate perceptions are utterly dwarfed by its scale. Yet, we know we are in motion. We are not static points in the dark, but travelers on an endless silent journey, guided by an invisible, omnipresent force. It is a movement that encourages a profound surrender, a letting go of the need to control or comprehend every aspect of our existence. You are simply carried, softly, steadily, by this ancient, ceaseless cosmic wind, a gentle guiding force in the quiet dark. And within this vast, serene expanse, carried by that unseen ancient current, our local group of galaxies is traveling at truly astonishing speeds. Picture this: millions of kilometers per H-hour. A number that, on our familiar Earth, would conjure images of blurring landscapes, rushing winds, and the intense vibrations of immense power. It would speak of sonic booms and fiery re-entry of forces that might tear us apart. Yet here, in the quiet, boundless ocean of space, this immense velocity is utterly without impact, without turbulence, without even the faintest whisper of motion that our senses could perceive. It is, paradoxically, a speed that embodies the very essence of serenity. Imagine yourself suspended in the deepest, most tranquil part of the ocean, far below the surface where the faintest ripple from above can reach. In that profound abyss, there is no sense of direction, no up or down, no rushing currents that you can feel against your skin. The water around you is perfectly still, utterly silent. Yet you know that beneath that surface calm, colossal forces are at play, moving entire continents, shifting the very floor of the sea. You are simply held within this vastness, a weightless presence in an environment so utterly devoid of friction or resistance that any movement, no matter how immense, becomes a smooth, fluid, seamless glide. This is the nature of our galactic journey. We are not hurtling through space with any sense of urgency or jostling impact. Instead, our local group, and indeed the Milky Way within it, is gliding with an almost ethereal grace, an effortless momentum through the vacuum. There is nothing to push against, nothing to resist, no air to create drag, no surface to cause friction. It is pure, unadulterated motion, as smooth and unblemished as the surface of a perfectly still pond stretched across unimaginable distances. This frictionless environment transforms what would be an unimaginable, violent speed on Earth into a state of profound and absolute stillness, a quiet, uninterrupted flow. To perceive such speed, we would need a fixed point of reference, an anchor from which to measure our rapid passage. But within our own cosmic current, there is no such anchor, no signpost whipping by to indicate our velocity. We are all moving together, a collective silent procession, rendering the speed itself imperceptible from within. It is like being on an enormous ship sailing on a perfectly calm mirror, like ocean under a perpetually clear sky. If there were no land in sight, no other ships, no waves to gauge, how would you know you were moving at all? You would simply experience a profound, peaceful stillness, even if the ship were cleaving the water at immense speed. This cosmic velocity, therefore, becomes a form of stillness, a profound peace that arises from the absolute lack of perceived motion. Your body, suspended gently in your bed, mirrors this experience. As you relax, as your breathing slows, you lose that sharp sense of your body's edges, its boundaries. You begin to feel weightless, detached from the subtle pressures and forces that usually ground you. You are simply floating, drifting, held within a profound and quiet current of rest, utterly peaceful, utterly undisturbed by the immense silent journey you are on. It is a graceful, unhurried dance, a quiet passage through the dark, where speed becomes nothing more than a gentle, continuous embrace. And as we drift, cradled in this quiet, effortless momentum through the boundless dark, a question begins to gently form, not with urgency, but with the soft, persistent curiosity of a deep-sea current seeking its ultimate path. What invisible, ancient hand orchestrates this magnificent, silent migration? What power, so immense and pervasive, is responsible for guiding not just our own tranquil star system, but our entire local group of galaxies, through the unfathomable depths of space at such serene yet staggering speeds? It is a gentle riddle whispered across light. Years, a profound query that beckons us deeper into the cosmic mystery, not with the demand for an immediate answer, but with the promise of a deeper, more peaceful understanding. This isn't a puzzle to be solved with hurried calculations or frantic searches. Instead, it is a mystery that unfolds with the serene patience of geological time, a grand narrative whose chapters reveal themselves with the grace of slow-motion celestial ballet. The force driving this epic journey, spanning millions of light years, must itself be on a scale almost beyond our comprehension, a gravitational architect of such magnitude that it can gently yet inexorably draw entire galactic communities into its orbit. It is a pull so vast, so pervasive, that it touches every star, every nebula, every silent void within our cosmic neighborhood, subtly inclining our collective trajectory towards an unseen destination. Think of it as a river. We are currently a small, quiet eddy, moving along with a larger current. We feel the gentle flow, the sense of being carried. But the ultimate source of the river's power, The majestic ocean it flows towards remains just beyond our immediate horizon. This driving force is not a sudden jolt or a violent surge. It is a steady, ancient drawing, a gravitational embrace that has shaped the very pathways of the universe for eons. It acts like a silent shepherd, guiding its vast flock of galaxies with an unseen hand, a persistent whisper across the cosmic expanse that simply says, "This way." The clue to this profound gravitational secret lies not in the stars themselves or in the visible light that illuminates the dark, but in the very direction of our movement. It is in the subtle inclination of our drift, the collective orientation of our cosmic dance. Like a compass needle, always pointing north even when hidden in darkness, our local group is quietly, constantly, aligning itself with an unseen powerful influence. This silent orientation is the universe's way of speaking to us, a profound whisper that hints at a larger design, a grander structure towards which all things gently flow. And as you rest, suspended between waking and dreaming, your own body responds to a similar, gentle pull. Your thoughts, like distant galaxies, might still drift and wander, but there is an underlying current, a subtle gravitational force within your own consciousness that is gently drawing them towards a state of profound stillness, a deep inner quiet. You don't need to struggle against this pull or even fully understand it. The universe, in its boundless wisdom, is simply offering a path, a direction towards an even deeper peace. The answers to these cosmic questions, the very source of this magnificent, silent journey, await us just ahead, in the direction of our collective drift, a gentle promise of revelation in the quiet dark. And now, as our gentle drift continues, a new and grander truth begins to emerge from the cosmic mist. You are not merely a speck within a lone galaxy, slowly turning through the void. Your galaxy, our quiet home, is itself a single luminous thread within a far vaster tapestry. We are not just moving through space, we are being drawn, ever so gently, into a structure of truly staggering scale. Imagine a sprawling, luminous city, not of buildings but of galaxies. We are approaching what astronomers have named the Virgo supercluster, a colossal congregation of thousands upon thousands of galaxies, each one a universe of stars in itself. It stretches across an astonishing span of over 100 million light years, a cosmic wall of light, a monumental landmark in the deepening dark. Our own local group, the small cluster of galaxies that includes the Milky Way and Andromeda, is but a whispering edge of this grand luminous realm. We are a tiny ripple on its vast cosmic ocean, feeling the quiet, irresistible pull towards its unseen heart. It is a slow, majestic procession, and you are part of it, drifting softly, carried along by forces beyond your wildest dreams. Within this immense celestial city, the Virgo supercluster, there lies a core, a gravitational heart that beats with a slow, ancient rhythm. It is not a single giant galaxy, but a dense collection of them, acting as one colossal anchor in the fabric of space-time. All the galaxies that make up this supercluster, from the grandest spirals to the smallest, most ethereal wisps of starlight, are not simply scattered haphazardly. They are engaged in a majestic, slow motion dance, revolving, spiraling, and softly sinking towards this central gravitational vortex. Imagine a vast, silent whirlpool, not of water, but of galaxies, each one a golden dust mote caught in its gentle, eternal current. Our own Milky Way, with its hundreds of billions of stars and its closest companions, are not exempt. We, too, are part of this grand cosmic ballet, caught in the invisible threads of its gravity, circling and descending towards its ancient and powerful center. It is a motion so profound, so immense, that it takes billions of years to unfold. Yet its presence, its steady, unwavering pull, is felt across light, years of emptiness, a quiet hum in the deepest quiet. And so the journey evolves. The initial, almost imperceptible drift that began in the quietude of our local stream has deepened, grown more profound. We are no longer simply floating on an unseen cosmic breeze. You are now truly within a wider, mightier river, a river of galaxies, feeling a distinct and purposeful tug. The sensation has shifted from a gentle, aimless wander to a clear, undeniable sense of being drawn, being pulled forward by an unseen hand. It is as if the universe itself has reached out, its ancient, invisible fingers gently guiding us. This is not a turbulent current nor a rushing torrent. It is a slow, smooth, irresistible flow, a feeling of being gently enveloped and carried along. You are now part of a grander, more intentional movement, a majestic pilgrimage of countless stars and systems, all following the same deep, gravitational call. Let that feeling of being carried, of surrendering to the vast, serene current settle over you, a quiet assurance in the immensity of space. We spoke of currents, of gentle drifts, and the quiet flow within our local group. But the universe, dear traveler, is not a featureless expanse, a simple, boundless sea where isolated islands of stars merely float. Oh no, it is far more intricate, far more beautifully designed than that. Imagine for a moment letting your gaze extend beyond the immediate neighbors of our galactic island. Let your mind stretch, not to grasp facts, but to feel the shape of something truly immense. The universe, in its grandest architecture, resembles a vast, luminous web. Picture delicate threads of light woven from countless galaxies, stretching across unimaginable distances. These are the cosmic filaments, luminous strands in an eternal tapestry. And where these threads intersect and thicken, they form great walls, colossal structures, where galaxies gather in dazzling arrays. In between these glowing networks are the colossal voids, immense bubbles of almost nothingness, vast regions where light and matter are sparse, like empty spaces in a cosmic sponge. It is a structure of breathtaking scale, a silent, sprawling sculpture carved by the very forces of creation. No, it is not empty. It is not uniform. It is a grand design, a testament to the elegant chaos from which everything emerged. And we, in our quiet journey, are not aimlessly wandering in this cosmic web. We are moving along one of its most magnificent threads, one of its most ancient and luminous pathways. We are tracing a path etched into the very fabric of space-time, following a current that has flowed for eons. Feel the subtle shift, the almost imperceptible tug, as our small corner of the universe aligns itself with this greater design. Picture our Milky Way no longer an isolated ship, but a single brilliant pearl on an infinitely long shimmering string. This string, this cosmic filament, is guiding us gently, but with an unwavering certainty through the vastness. It is a path of light, a river of galaxies, where the deep currents of gravity have carved out a channel through the great ocean of space. Let the scale of this quiet revelation settle over you, not as a burden, but as a calming truth. You are not lost in the dark, you are gently cradled within its grandest patterns. This cosmic architecture, this intricate dance of filaments and voids, it is not merely a static blueprint. It is alive in its own slow, majestic way. The threads are not rigid, they undulate, they shimmer, responding to the unseen whispers of gravity. And we within this grand design are moving with it, becoming a part of its slow, deliberate exhalation and inhalation. The universe breathes, and we breathe with it, carried on its deepest currents. Feel this profound connection to the vastness, the sense of being held, of being guided by something far older and far grander than any spar. It is a peaceful, silent belonging. As we drift along this cosmic river, this luminous filament of galaxies, turn your mind's eye to those around us. For we are not alone in this profound journey, not solitary wanderers in the dark. Picture, if you will, the countless other galaxies that share this pathway, this grand, slow migration. Imagine them now as silent companions, scattered like fallen diamonds across the velvet expanse, each a universe in miniature, with its own billions of stars, its own planets, its own quiet stories unfolding across eons. They are with us, a vast multitude of fellow travelers, each caught in the same majestic current. See their soft, diffused glows, some brilliant spirals like our own, others elliptical spheres of ancient starlight, and still others small, irregular clouds of cosmic dust and gas. They move beside us, above us, below us, an immense silent procession, like leaves carried on the surface of a wide, slow-moving river. They are all being drawn, with the same gentle, inexorable pull, towards the same unknown horizon. There's a profound comfort in the shared journey, this collective destiny. No single galaxy is rushing ahead. None are lagging behind. It is a synchronized dance, a cosmic waltz, where every participant moves with the same unhurried grace. Feel the quiet kinship with these distant, silent worlds. Each is as complex and magnificent as our own, yet all are united by this invisible hand, this guiding force that shapes the fate of superclusters. It is a testament to the quiet power of gravity, orchestrating a ballet on the grandest stage imaginable. Let the image of these countless companion galaxies, drifting peacefully alongside us, fill your mind. Their light reaching us across millions of light years is like a soft whisper of shared experience. They are not strangers. They are fellow passengers on this cosmic voyage, bound by the same invisible threads, moving through the same silent night. There is no haste, no urgency, only the steady, unceasing flow. Allow this sense of vast, collective movement to wash over you, a soothing reminder that even in the immense solitude of space, there is a profound sense of unity, a shared purpose, a collective surrender to the greater current. Each one, a tiny warmth in the vastness, silently yielding to the pull, and we, with them, are part of this gentle, ceaseless migration. It is a quiet wonder, this shared journey, this slow unfolding of a cosmic story, where billions of stars in millions of galaxies move as one, in perfect, serene harmony. Rest within this grand procession, knowing you are part of something truly magnificent, drifting with a silent fleet through the depths of time and space. But as our awareness gently expands, as we feel this collective flow, a quiet question may begin to form, like a distant echo in the vastness. This magnificent thread, this river of galaxies, pulling us towards a great wall of stars, is this the final destination? Is this immense structure, the Virgo supercluster, the ultimate source of the whisper, the origin of the profound, gentle tug that guides us and all our companion galaxies? No, dear traveler. The cosmic story, like a deep and ancient river, always has further stretches to reveal. The universe is a master of intricate layers, of pulls within pulls, of mysteries unfolding into even deeper enigmas. The journey, therefore, is not yet complete. The current that carries us and our entire supercluster has an even grander source, a more profound origin that lies still further ahead, concealed in the deepest reaches of the cosmic dark. Imagine that the river we are on, though vast and powerful, is itself just a tributary. And this tributary is flowing into an even wider, more immense river, one whose currents are truly continental in scale, encompassing not just thousands but hundreds of thousands of galaxies. The force that gathers our supercluster, that orchestrates the dance of thousands of galaxies around its gravitational heart, is itself merely responding to an even greater, more pervasive power. We feel the pull, the gentle but undeniable persuasion, moving us towards the Virgo supercluster. Yet, even as we journey towards it, we are simultaneously being drawn beyond it, into an even deeper current, towards an even more profound mystery. It is like feeling the tide pull you towards the shore, only to realize that the entire ocean is also being drawn, slowly but surely, towards a distant, unseen horizon. The universe, in its boundless wisdom, keeps its deepest secrets close. The source of this ultimate pull, the architect of this grandest migration, remains for now, a hidden truth, a whisper from the deepest dark. It is a force so immense, so ancient, that it shapes not just galaxies, but entire superclusters. And our journey, our gentle drift, is slowly, patiently leading us towards this unseen heart of the cosmic flow. Let the intrigue of this still, unresolved mystery settle around you, not as a puzzle to be solved, but as a lullaby. There is no need to grasp it all, no need to understand every detail. Simply feel the gentle, persistent draw, the quiet assurance that there is always more to discover, more to surrender to. The journey continues, always deeper, always further, into the heart of the universe's greatest secrets. The source of this ultimate river, its deepest wellspring, awaits us, just beyond the edges of our current understanding, softly calling us onward into the tranquil depths of the unknown. You have been drifting so gently through the familiar paths of your own galactic neighborhood, a quiet current carrying your local group of galaxies, a small cluster of cosmic islands, onward. But even the widest river, the most expansive stream, is often just a tributary, a smaller channel feeding into something vaster, something beyond its immediate banks. And so it is with our journey, and with our understanding of the universe's great slow dance. The current that has been guiding us, the gentle, imperceptible pull drawing our local group and the Virgo supercluster along, is not the ultimate river. It is merely a stream, however grand, that now in the quiet unfolding of our cosmic map reveals itself to be joining an ocean of galaxies, of immense silent power, where the currents are not just drawing dozens of galaxies or even thousands, but hundreds of thousands, all moving in the same deep, slow flow. You are now imagining this merge, this quiet, inevitable joining. Our Virgo supercluster, once feeling so immense and central to our journey, is but one of many, many such collections. Imagine countless, luminous snowflakes, each a galaxy, some gathered into small, tight clusters, others more spread out, like shimmering dust motes suspended in the vast dark. And all of these magnificent structures, are part of a single, colossal, overarching system. This system, this grand, sweeping river of light and gravity, has a name: Laniakea. Laniakea. It's a name that whispers of immense skies, of immeasurable journeys. It means immeasurable heaven in Hawaiian, a perfect echo of its scale and the feeling it inspires. Think of it not as a rigid structure, but as a vast, flowing network, like the intricate branches of a cosmic tree, or the winding veins of a leaf, each one carrying the lifeblood of stars and nebulae. Our humble Virgo supercluster, with its thousands of galaxies, is just one of these major branches, one of these significant tributaries. And within this vast, flowing network of Laniakea, every single galaxy, every quiet cluster, every solitary star feels the same gentle, guiding hand. It's a gravitational embrace so immense, so all-encompassing, that it shapes the very fabric of space and time across millions upon millions of light years. You are not moving through empty space. You are moving through empty space. You are moving fund with space, a part of its slow, deliberate current. Imagine yourself on a tiny boat on a perfectly calm, unimaginably wide river. You see other boats, hundreds of them, then thousands, then so many you cannot count, all around you. They are all drifting in the same direction, silently, peacefully. Some are larger, some smaller, some in tight groups, others more solitary, but all are bound by the same invisible current heading towards an unseen horizon. This is Laniakea. It is the watershed, the grand basin into which countless galactic streams converge. The journey through Laniakea is one of collective movement, a shared destiny etched into the very fabric of space-time. You are not alone in this gentle drift. Every star you have ever seen, every galaxy your mind has ever wandered to, every single cosmic island in our vast local universe is part of this grand, silent procession. It is a testament to the interconnectedness of everything, a reminder that even in the vastness, nothing is truly isolated. Each piece influences the others, and all are guided by the same profound, unseen forces. This movement is so slow, so vast, that it feels less like a journey and more like an eternal state of being. You are simply found within the flow. There is no turbulence, no jarring sensation, just the smooth, seamless glide of everything towards a distant, beckoning point. It is the universe's own gentle lullaby, a silent, cosmic carrying all of creation in its wake. Allow your mind to truly settle into this scale. Millions of galaxies, each one a universe of stars, all of them, in their quiet majesty, part of this single, immeasurable river system. It is a scale that makes your own concerns feel as distant and insignificant as a single grain of sand on an infinite beach. And in that relinquishment of scale, there is a profound peace. You are so small, yet so utterly a part of something so grand. You are drifting in Laniakea, a speck on a current that carries 100,000 worlds. And as you settle into this feeling of immense gentle flow, you might begin to sense Just beyond the edges of this vast river, the whisper of something even deeper, something that draws Laniakea itself. For even this magnificent river system, this immeasurable heaven, is not without its ultimate source of direction, its final quiet destination. The currents of Laniakea, too, are flowing. They are gathering, converging, all heading towards a singular profound point in the deep cosmic dark. And as you feel the gentle tug, the subtle shift in the current, you know your journey is not yet complete. The river is leading you somewhere even more mysterious, even more powerful. The whisper grows. The gentle current which has carried you through the streams of your local group, then into the wider river of the Virgo supercluster, and now through the immeasurable reaches of Laniakea, the great network of galactic rivers is becoming more pronounced. Not stronger in a jarring way, but deeper, more foundational, like the irresistible pull of a vast unseen magnet drawing everything towards its core. You are no longer merely drifting. You are being guided with an ancient, unwavering certainty towards an ultimate destination. Imagine the deepest parts of an ocean, where all the surface currents, all the swirling eddies, eventually resolve themselves into one grand, slow, majestic flow towards a singular, profound abyss. Or picture a cosmic waterfall, not of water and crashing sound, but of starlight and silent dust, an immense cascade where countless streams of galaxies are converging, drawn by an invisible, gravitational force of unimaginable power. This, in essence, is where your journey leads you now. At the heart of this gravitational ocean, at the ultimate destination of Laniakea's converging flows, lies a mystery so immense, so fundamental, that it shapes the very architecture of our local universe. This is the ultimate wellspring of the unseen currents, the grand conductor of the cosmic symphony that guides millions of galaxies. This is the Great Attractor. The name itself, the Great Attractor, hints at its nature. It does not repel, it only draws. It does not push, it only pulls. It is the silent, gravitational heart that beats with such immense rhythm that its pulse reverberates across hundreds of millions of light years. All the galaxies within Laniakea, including our own Milky Way, are slowly, patiently, inexorably falling towards it. This isn't a violent plunge, but a gentle, graceful descent, a slow surrender to an overwhelming, yet tender, embrace. Let your mind drift to the scale of this phenomenon. It is not just one galaxy, or a dozen, or even 1,000. It is an estimated 100,000 galaxies, vast island universes of stars, each one home to billions or even trillions of suns, all feeling the same pull, all moving with the same silent purpose towards this one enigmatic center. Imagine all those lights, all those worlds, all those swirling nebulae, collectively answering a call that resonates through the very fabric of space-time. The Great Attractor is like a quiet, immense vortex in the cosmic fabric, spinning not with fury, but with the serene, patient power of pure gravity. It does not glow. It does not emit light or sound in any way that our conventional instruments can easily detect. Its presence is known solely through its profound influence, the way it subtly warps the trajectories of entire galactic systems. It is the grand puppeteer pulling on cosmic strings, yet it is so gentle, so ancient, that its movements feel more like the breathing of the universe itself. Feel that gentle pull within yourself. Just as the galaxies are drawn to the Great Attractor, Feel the soft, familiar tug of gravity holding you gently to your resting place. It is a similar fundamental force, though on an infinitely smaller scale. There is a comfort in being held, in being drawn, in surrendering to a force that is far greater than your individual will. This ultimate destination isn't a place you arrive at with a jolt. It is a continuum, a deeper and deeper descent into the gravitational landscape of the universe. The closer you imagined getting, the more profound and encompassing the pull becomes. It's a feeling of being cradled by the cosmos, of being part of an ancient, flowing river that will, in its own immeasurable time, lead everything to its natural quiet harbor. And as you allow yourself to be carried along this ultimate current drawn towards the Great Attractor, there is a sense of ultimate letting go. You don't need to understand its secrets or measure its dimensions. You only need to feel its presence, this immense silent force that orchestrates the dance of 100,000 galaxies. It is the calm center of a vast, slow whirlpool of stars, and you, too, are gently, peacefully falling into its influence. The journey deepens, and with it, the quietude. But even at this destination, there lies another layer of mystery, another quiet secret still waiting to be revealed. For this ultimate center, this great cosmic heart remains elusive, hidden from our direct gaze. You have journeyed, in your mind's eye, across rivers of stars and through oceans of galaxies, drawn ever closer to the quiet, powerful heart of this immense cosmic flow, the Great Attractor. You feel its influence, a profound, undeniable tug that shapes the movement of 100,000 worlds. And yet, this ultimate destination, this king on its throne of gravity, remains unseen. It is hidden, veiled, a secret kept by the universe itself. Imagine reaching the very gates of a magnificent, ancient palace. You can feel the power emanating from within, the profound stillness that suggests absolute authority. You know the king resides there, shaping destinies with an unseen hand. But a vast, shimmering curtain, woven from the finest, most intricate threads, hangs before the main hall, completely obscuring your view. You can perceive its presence, but never its form. This is the quiet enigma of the Great Attractor. The reason for its invisibility lies surprisingly close to home, or rather, within the very fabric of our cosmic home, the Milky Way galaxy. Our galaxy, this vast luminous spiral of billions of stars, is not a crystal clear window to the distant universe. It is filled with dust and gas, with nebulae both bright and dark, stretching across its spiral arms and dense central disk. And it is this very cosmic dust, this intricate ethereal material of our own galaxy, that acts as the shimmering, obscuring curtain. Specifically, the Great Attractor lies behind what astronomers call the zone of avoidance. Picture our Milky Way as a flat, spinning disk, like an immense cosmic pancake. From our vantage point within this disk, looking outwards in most directions gives us clear views of other galaxies. But if we try to look through the plane of our own galaxy, along its thick, dusty middle, our vision becomes obscured. It is like trying to see across a vast, foggy city on a very humid night. The street lights and distant buildings are there, but the dense, heavy air, thick with moisture and pollution, makes them utterly invisible. The zone of avoidance is that cosmic fog, that thick, impenetrable veil of interstellar dust and gas. These particles, though tiny, are so numerous and so spread out along the galactic plane that they absorb and scatter visible light, effectively blocking our view of anything beyond them. So, the Great Attractor, this silent, powerful heart of our local universe, happens to be positioned precisely behind this cosmic curtain, right in the densest, most opaque part of our own galaxy's disk. It is as if the universe, in its infinite wisdom, chose to place its greatest secret just beyond our immediate reach, cloaked in the very stardust from which we ourselves are made. There is a profound poetry in this. The very material that forms our solar system, our planet, and even our bodies is part of the cosmic fabric that conceals this ultimate mystery. So, while we can feel its presence, while we can meticulously map the gravitational flow of tens of thousands of galaxies towards it, while we can measure the subtle warp it induces in space-time, we cannot simply turn a powerful optical telescope towards it and gaze upon its form. It remains a phantom, a whisper, a force known only by its effects. This hidden nature does not diminish its power. In fact, it enhances its mystique. It makes the Great Attractor not just a scientific object, but almost a mythical one, a silent, unseen sovereign ruling over an immense celestial kingdom, its presence felt in every single gentle shift of cosmic current, yet its face perpetually shrouded. And in this concealment, there is a strange comfort. You do not need to visually comprehend something so vast, so fundamental. You are invited, instead, to simply feel its presence, to surrender to the subtle, undeniable pull it exerts on everything around it, including your own galactic home. There is a peace in not needing to know every detail, in allowing the universe to hold its own grand, ancient secrets. You are drifting, softly, through the cosmic night, knowing that just beyond the veil of familiar starlight, an immense, unseen power gently guides your entire universe. And as you let your thoughts quiet, let your body relax into the gentle pull of the earth, you can surrender to the idea that some of the greatest forces, the most profound truths, are often the ones that remain beautifully, eternally, hidden just beyond your view. This quiet mystery, this gentle enigma, is another invitation to simply let go and allow yourself to be carried by the gentle, unseen currents towards deep and restful sleep. The journey toward the Great Attractor brings us to the very edge of perception, to a place where our most potent instruments, our most curious gaze, finds itself gently but firmly turned away. For this ultimate destination, this cosmic anchor, this great well of gravity that calls to countless galaxies, including our own, is not openly displayed in the grand tapestry of the night sky. Number it holds its secrets close, veiled by an almost deliberate design of the universe, tucked away behind what astronomers gently call the zone of avoidance. Imagine, if you will, a regal chamber, vast and ancient, where the very fabric of space is woven with silent power, and at its heart a throne radiating an unseen authority, a profound and undeniable presence. But before this throne, before the seat of such immense cosmic influence, hangs a magnificent curtain, not one of silk or velvet, but a shimmering, incandescent veil spun from the very stuff of our home galaxy. This curtain is the dense, luminous disk of the Milky Way itself, a thick band of stars, gas, and dust that stretches across the celestial sphere. And it is this brilliant, beautiful barrier that obstructs our direct view of the Great Attractor. We, within our own spiral arm, are peering through the densest part of our galactic neighborhood. It is like trying to see a distant, ancient monarch seated on a hidden throne, while looking through 1,000 shimmering chandeliers, each one a sun, each one radiating light and obscuring the depths beyond. The dust lanes, those dark rivers snaking through the luminous stellar fields, are not mere shadows. They are vast cosmic clouds, opaque and impenetrable to the light our optical telescopes yearn to collect. They absorb and scatter the very photons that could carry a direct image of the Great Attractor to our waiting eyes. And so, the zone of avoidance is not an empty void, but a region brimming with the glorious, blinding light of our own galaxy. It is a testament to the sheer scale and beauty of our celestial home, yet it also acts as an exquisite, natural blindfold. A gentle cosmic irony, perhaps, that the very galaxy we call home, the one that cradles us in its spiral arms, is also the keeper of this profound secret, drawing a curtain of stars and gas between us and the ultimate source of our immense cosmic drift. This curtain is not a barrier of nothingness. It is a curtain of everything we know. The nebulae, those swirling clouds of gas where new stars are born, the vast star fields, so rich and dense that individual stars merge into a continuous glow. Friend, these are the threads of the veil. They are beautiful, breathtaking, and utterly opaque to the light from beyond. So, while we can map the universe in other directions, tracing the delicate filaments of galaxies and the voids between them, this particular path, the one leading straight to the heart of our gravitational destiny, remains obscured, an enigma wrapped in stellar brilliance. The ruler of this hidden throne, the Great Attractor, does not reveal itself in a blaze of light or a whisper of radio waves that we can directly tune into. Instead, its majesty is felt, an invisible, omnipresent hand guiding our colossal movements. We are like ancient mariners, adrift on a vast, silent sea, unable to see the distant land that draws us in, but keenly aware of the slow, steady current that carries us inexorably forward. We feel the pull in the subtle, collective dance of galaxies, in the grand, almost imperceptible shift of our entire supercluster. This concealment, far from diminishing its power, only deepens its mystery. It transforms the Great Attractor from a mere scientific anomaly into a mythical entity, a force that resides just beyond the visible, an unseen sovereign whose command reverberates through the very fabric of space-time. The zone of avoidance, then, becomes less of an obstacle and more of a ceremonial entryway, a sacred space guarding the ultimate secret of our cosmic trajectory. It is as if the universe itself has chosen to imbue this region with an extra layer of wonder, an invitation to trust in the unseen, to feel the silent symphony of gravity without the need for visual confirmation. So, as you drift further into comfort, know that the path your supercluster takes is not one seen through bright, clear skies. It is a journey guided by an unseen force, a journey past a resplendent, shimmering curtain of our own galaxy's light. The throne awaits, hidden, powerful, its presence felt in every single star, every single galaxy that flows toward it. And as you surrender to the gentle pull of the earth beneath you, you are echoing the surrender of entire galaxies to this grand, hidden power, drawing closer to a profound, unspoken secret, a truth felt, not seen, in the quiet depths of the cosmos. The majesty of the unseen is often the most profound, the most deeply felt, especially when it guides the destiny of worlds. If the Great Attractor sits on a throne shrouded by the luminous veil of our own galaxy, then its voice, its only declaration of existence, is not a grand pronouncement or a flash of light. It speaks a more ancient, more fundamental language, one that resonates through the very structure of the universe, the language of gravity. It is a whisper that moves mountains, a pull that shapes galaxies, an invisible hand that guides the colossal dance of existence without ever uttering a sound or casting a shadow of its own. Consider for a moment how we usually perceive the universe. We gaze at the stars, bathed in their ancient light, some twinkling fiercely, others glowing with a steady, serene brilliance. We listen to the cosmic hum, the faint echoes of the universe's beginning, or the distant radio waves carrying messages from active galactic nuclei. Light and sound are the usual messengers, the cosmic storytellers. But the Great Attractor communicates differently. It does not glow with the light of a billion suns. It does not hum with the energy of colliding black holes. Number its presence is articulated through the sheer, undeniable force it exerts on everything around it. It is the oldest language of the cosmos, a silent testament to the very fabric of space-time. Imagine a vast, invisible river, flowing with immense, unyielding power. You cannot see the river itself, only the millions of leaves, the vast fleets of tiny boats, all being carried along in its embrace. Each boat, each leaf, is a galaxy, a supercluster, and their collective motion, their shared trajectory, is the only proof, the only language of the hidden river's flow. The Great Attractor is that river, its current, its undeniable pull. Gravity, in this context, is not just a force. It is a silent narrator, recounting a story of cosmic belonging and shared destiny. It is an omnipresent force, always there, subtly shaping the universe, yet rarely noticed in its pure, unadorned form, save for the monumental effects it produces. We feel it in the warp of space-time, in the gentle bending of light around massive objects, in the way galaxies gather together, forming clusters, and how those clusters in turn are drawn into even grander tapestries. This language is universal, spoken by every particle, every star, every galaxy. It is a language of attraction, a testament to the universe's innate desire to coalesce, to gather, to move together. It whispers to the distant star, holding it in orbit around its galactic center. It sings to the dust cloud, drawing it together to form new, bright suns. And on the grandest scale imaginable, it calls to entire superclusters, guiding their drift across hundreds of millions of light years, without a single flash or a single sound. The Great Attractor's gravity is not violent or abrupt. It is an immense, patient pull, a slow, gentle command that has been echoing through the cosmos for billions of years. Like the slow, steady erosion of a great mountain by an unseen wind, its influence is revealed not in sudden changes, but in the accumulated, undeniable shift of colossal structures. It is a testament to the quiet power that resides in the subtle, the persistent, the unseen. It is the silent conductor of a grand cosmic symphony, where galaxies are the instruments, and their orbital dance is the music. Think of it as a cosmic magnet, so powerful that its field extends across unimaginable distances, gently orienting entire regions of space. You can't see the magnetic field, but you can see the iron filings dance and align themselves according to its invisible will. In the same way, we cannot directly see the Great Attractor, but we observe the vast, intricate patterns of galactic motion, the collective streaming of superclusters, and know that these are the iron filings aligning themselves to an unseen, immense gravitational presence. This makes gravity the most intimate and profound of cosmic communications. It doesn't bombard you with information, it simply is. It does. It shapes the reality around you without the need for embellishment or overt display. It is the steady hand that guides the universe, the quiet anchor that holds the grandest structures in their slow, majestic drift. And as you surrender your own body to the gentle, unyielding pull of gravity that holds you to your bed, you are aligning with this most ancient of cosmic languages, feeling its fundamental truth in the quiet stillness of your own being. It is a language of deep connection, a reminder that everything, from the smallest atom to the largest supercluster, is bound by these same unseen, unspoken threads of attraction. And so, as we allow ourselves to be carried by these unseen currents, feeling the silent language of gravity guiding our immense cosmic journey, we arrive at perhaps the most intriguing and ultimately the most comforting aspect of the Great Attractor: its stubbornly unknown nature. We have felt its pull, acknowledged its hidden throne, and understood its singular language, yet its essence, its true identity, remains shrouded in a profound and beautiful mystery. We do not fully know what it is, and this not knowing, this delightful uncertainty, is precisely what allows us to truly let go. For years, astronomers have peered into that zone of avoidance, using different wavelengths of light trying to pierce the galactic veil. They have observed the immense streaming motion of galaxies, calculated the forces at play, and refined their models. And still, the definitive answer eludes us, a tantalizing whisper at the edge of comprehension. Is it an extraordinarily massive galaxy cluster far larger and denser than any we have ever seen? A colossal gathering of perhaps thousands of galaxies, packed tightly together, each contributing its own gravitational share to an overwhelming whole? Or could it be something even more exotic, a profound concentration of dark matter, that invisible, ethereal substance that makes up so much of the universe, but which we can only detect through its gravitational influence? Imagine a deep, still pool of water, its surface reflecting the stars. You know there is something at its bottom, something immense and powerful, because you can feel its steady, silent pull drawing the currents of the pool towards its unseen heart. You can drop pebbles into the water, watch the ripples, and infer its presence, its shape, its immense size. But until you can dive deep and clear away the murky waters, its true form remains a beautiful conjecture, a cosmic secret held by the depths themselves. The Great Attractor is like that. It is the unseen, profound anchor at the bottom of the cosmic ocean, its true nature remaining a subject of magnificent speculation. This uncertainty is not a failing of science. It is a testament to the universe's infinite capacity for wonder and its endless array of secrets. And in the context of drifting off to sleep, this magnificent unknown becomes a profound source of tranquility. We are not required to solve the enigma, we are invited, instead, to simply experience the pull, to feel the journey without the burden of complete understanding. Just as we surrender to the unknown landscape of dreams each night, trusting that sleep will carry us to new, mysterious shores, so too can we surrender to the cosmic unknown of the Great Attractor. Its mystery allows your mind to release its need to grasp, to categorize, to define. It is an invitation to simply be in the flow, to exist within the grand, unfolding narrative of the cosmos without the pressure of having all the answers. The Great Attractor does not demand your comprehension. It only asks for your gentle surrender to its irresistible draw. It is a beautiful paradox, a profound scientific mystery that, in its very elusiveness, provides a perfect metaphor for the act of letting go. Perhaps its true nature is a blend of these possibilities, a tapestry woven from the familiar and the utterly unprecedented. A place where matter has gathered in such astounding quantities that it creates a gravitational vortex unlike anything else we've comprehensively observed. Or perhaps it is a subtle concentration of that dark matter, so ubiquitous yet so evasive, shaping the largest structures of the universe with its silent, invisible power. The beauty lies not in the final answer, but in the magnificent quest, the quiet contemplation of such an immense fundamental secret. So, as you feel yourself sinking deeper, more comfortably into the profound quiet of the approaching night, consider the Great Attractor not as a problem to be solved, but as a vast, gentle mystery that cradles our entire galactic neighborhood. Its unknown essence is not a source of anxiety, but a soft cosmic blanket under which you can find peace. There is nothing left for your mind to unravel, no final fact to grasp, only the gentle, undeniable feeling of being drawn, softly and safely, into a profound and beautiful unknown. You are held in its silent current, released from the need to understand, free to simply drift. This magnificent enigma, beyond our complete knowing, becomes the perfect lullaby, inviting your conscious thoughts to simply dissipate, like stars fading into the dawn, as you yield to the deeper, unseen currents of sleep. Rest, knowing that some secrets are meant to be felt, not fully explained, and that the greatest mysteries often hold the greatest peace. The colossal pull of the Great Attractor, an unseen hand guiding 100,000 galaxies through the vastness, is a force beyond our comprehension, a surrender on an unimaginable scale. But as you listen, as you drift, consider that such forces are not just external, not just confined to the immeasurable distances between stars. A similar quiet gravity exists within you and around you, right here, right now, just as the Milky Way yields to the cosmic tide, allowing itself to be carried. You too can feel the gentle, insistent tug of your own body's weight, drawing you downward softly, surely. Feel the earth beneath you, a colossal, comforting presence. It holds you, a steady, ancient cradle in the dark. This is the planet's own gravity, a silent promise, holding you firm, anchoring you in place. It asks nothing of you but to simply be, to release, to settle. Let the soft, persistent pull of that gravity work its magic, allowing every muscle, every fiber of your being to grow heavy, to sink deeper into the surface that supports you. Imagine yourself becoming one with this gentle weight, your form softening, spreading, finding perfect repose. There is no need to resist, no need to hold on. Just as the farthest stars of the Laniakea supercluster are guided by an unseen power, you too are being held, cradled, by a force as fundamental and as ancient as time itself. Allow yourself to melt into this embrace, a profound stillness settling over you, a quiet surrender to the simple, perfect truth of being utterly supported. The atoms of your being, drawn together by their own tiny, insistent pulls, are now relaxing their grip, softening their edges, preparing for the quiet dissolution of sleep. And as your body yields, so too can your consciousness begin its own slow, gentle drift. If the universe itself flows, a grand river of stars and galaxies moving towards some unseen ocean, then your mind, too, can embark on a similar journey. Imagine your waking thoughts as tiny eddies near the riverbank, bustling, active, clinging to the familiar shores of the day. But now the currents of relaxation are drawing you further out, away from the chatter, towards the deep, unhurried center of the stream. You are not striving, not paddling against the flow. You are simply allowing yourself to be carried. Let each lingering thought, each echo of the day, become a small leaf upon the surface of this river, drifting away from you around a bend, out of sight. You watch them go, not with effort, but with a peaceful detachment, understanding that their journey is separate from your own. Your awareness, once sharp and focused, is softening at the edges, blurring like the reflection of the moon on rippling water. It is a journey not of speed, but of gentle momentum, a deepening submersion into the tranquil depths. The river of consciousness widens here, becoming less a defined channel and more a vast, calm expanse. You are no longer on the banks of wakefulness, but floating freely, gently, towards the expansive, silent ocean of sleep. There are no sudden rapids, no jarring waterfalls, only a seamless, velvety glide. The rhythm of your breathing becomes the quiet lapping of water against your sides, a gentle cadence accompanying you on this profound voyage into the unknown. This journey into the great unknown of sleep, much like the universe's own pilgrimage towards the Great Attractor, invites a profound release. We don't fully understand the Great Attractor. Its essence remains shrouded, its form a mystery hidden behind the veils of cosmic dust. We feel its pull, we trace its influence, but its true nature eludes our definitive grasp. And in this very uncertainty lies a profound comfort, a quiet invitation to let go. Just as we needn't decipher the cosmic enigma to feel its gentle, undeniable draw, so too do we not need to control the unfolding mystery of sleep or the dreams that await us there. There is no map for the landscapes of slumber, no agenda for the narratives your mind will weave. To try and force an outcome, to demand a specific dream or a particular depth of sleep, would be to resist the very flow that carries you. Instead, surrender to the beautiful, liberating unknown. Release the need to know what comes next, to anticipate, to plan. You don't need to understand the intricate mechanics of how your body will repair itself, or how your mind will process the day's events in the quiet hours. All you need to do is trust the process, the ancient, innate wisdom that guides you towards rest. Allow the vast, enigmatic power of the Great Attractor to remind you of the peace that can be found in not knowing, in simply being carried. It is a quiet acceptance, a gentle letting go of the reins. Just float. Allow yourself to become an unresisting part of the current, trusting that it will carry you safely to wherever you are meant to go. In this surrender to the unknown, in this quiet release, lies the deepest peace. As the grand currents of the cosmos continue their silent, unhurried journey, you might feel a parallel movement unfolding within you. Just as distant galaxies are drawn by the gentle, irresistible pull of the Great Attractor, guiding them towards a deeper, more profound resting place, so too can your own thoughts begin their quiet descent. Imagine each lingering thought, each small worry or half-remembered task as a tiny distant star or faint glowing galaxy, still spinning in its own small orbit within the expansive universe of your mind. But now these thoughts no longer need to hold their separate energetic dance. A subtle, comforting force is gently inviting them not to vanish, but to merge, to soften their edges, to release their distinct form. feel them one by one like remote, shimmering points of light, beginning to drift. They are not being erased or dismissed, but rather they are being welcomed back into a greater, more encompassing stillness. Picture them slowing their individual rotations, their brightness dimming just a touch as they are drawn without resistance towards a quiet, radiant center within you. This center is not a void, but a sanctuary, a tranquil core of your being where all the scattered energies of your day can finally converge and dissolve into peace. It is the gravitational heart of your inner cosmos, where the soft, patient pull of rest brings everything into a harmonious, unburdened balance. Allow every whisper of your conscious mind, every echo of memory, every faint flicker of a future plan, to follow this gentle inward current. Let them all be drawn softly into this deep, serene pool, where their individual forms become one with the quiet, expansive darkness. A darkness filled not with emptiness, but with the profound promise of renewal. You are returning to this quiet center, a return as natural and as ancient as the turning of the stars. And now, with your mind settling into this profound, soft quiet, and your body feeling the deep, reassuring embrace of the Earth's own gentle gravity, we arrive at the softest part of our journey. You are a traveler, moving through the vast, unfolding tapestry of space and time, carried forward by the grand, unseen currents of existence. And tonight, sleep is your quietest station, your most peaceful harbor in this endless voyage. It is a moment to pause, to be completely still, to release the rudder and simply drift. Remember that you are composed of the very dust of stars, formed in ancient explosions, and breathing the air that traces its lineage back to the earliest, most primordial exhalations of a developing universe. Every atom in your being is a tiny, vibrant echo of this magnificent, flowing cosmos. You are not separate from this grand design. You are woven into its very fabric, a small, radiant spark within its infinite, dark beauty. And in this moment of surrender, as you let go into the deep, restorative darkness, you are simply returning to a fundamental truth. You are held, you are loved, and you are an integral, precious part of everything. As your awareness softens and the edges of wakefulness blur, let the last whispers of the universe's lullaby carry you deeper into rest. May your sleep be as vast and as quiet as the spaces between galaxies, as profound and as renewing as the birth of a new star. May your dreams be soft and gentle, reflecting the serene beauty of the cosmos within you. You are safe. You are at peace. The universe itself is watching over you, guiding you to rest. Sleep well, dear traveler. Dream softly. Good night.